Temperatures are heating up back into the middle to near upper 90s all across West Texas. We were a touch cooler yesterday into the lower 90s thanks to some of the added cloud cover, but I think we'll be able to warm up quite nicely today into the upper 90s, even very close to triple digits here in the basin as we head into Thursday. But we'll keep a 20% coverage of rain for today and tomorrow, but we'll drop it to around a 10% coverage as we head into Friday. But out the door right now, though, it is just a rather warm start. That will be the case for your commute. We'll have a bit more sunshine this time around because we'll be able to see high pressure build in a bit more, and that will help keep the clouds a little bit more or less at bay, at least towards the late morning hours. Dew points in the 60s and 70s. We're all feeling quite sticky this morning, into that sticky category, a bit more comfortable for our western counties. Dew points more into the low 60s, which is giving us around 68 into Marfa, but a toasty 75 here in Midland, 74 in Abilene, warming up to a middle to near upper 90s. We'll make it to about 99 in Odessa. I wouldn't be too shocked if we briefly touched 100 degrees in Odessa today. 102 in Wink, 103 in Pecos, 97 in Abilene. But especially with the humidity that will be added on, at times it will feel like the triple digits when you factor in the heat index. But right now, satellite radar, just a few high clouds across the region. We have a bit more in the way of some clearer skies to start off the morning, but we'll see an opportunity of an isolated shower or storm towards the afternoon and evening, more particularly along the higher terrain. And we'll be able to see some of this try to push into the basin as we head into late tonight. But the coverage, it's going to be extremely low. I'm only expecting an isolated storm or two to try to push its way through. But the Big Country Contra Valley will stay dry heading into Wednesday and Thursday, but I think we'll pick up more on the clouds as we head into around Thursday afternoon. I think we'll have a bit more breaks than what this model was showing, with another opportunity of a few scattered showers and maybe even some storms towards the higher terrain for the late afternoon and evening hours. And I don't really anticipate some of this really will try to make it into the basin, but I think late Thursday into early Friday, I think our northern counties could be able to see a couple of those scattered showers and maybe even some storms, I think more particularly along into our western counties. So really pretty much for the next couple of days, the coverage of rain, it's not going to be anything impressive, only about a 10 to 20% coverage here into the basin. And I bumped us up around the Big Country Contra Valley to that 10% coverage as we head into Friday. But we'll keep the humidity at play for today, but at least for the next couple days, especially for the basin, we'll see some small improvements in terms of the humidity, especially for the afternoon and evening hours. But every single morning, we're still going to wake up with that warm and humid start that is going to stick with us. So for today, hot, humid, and we're going to be breezy again. Winds gusting well over 30 miles per hour. Temperatures in the middle to near upper 90s are going to stick with us throughout the next several days. But we'll see an uptick in rain chances as we're tracking a pattern shift as we head into early next week with a cold front that's going to arrive sometime around Monday to drop temperatures back into the middle to near upper 80s. Victor?